Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a very late part of the Roar of the White Lion. I do apologize about this one not coming out when it was meant to. Oh, that would explain why the buttons aren't working, because it says attack. Yeah, I was meant to get up a few hours ago, but because we currently don't have heating in the hat flat, which we should be hopefully fixing by tonight. Yeah, because of that, when my alarm went off to get up to record this morning, my brain was like, or I could stay in bed and, you know, be warm. So I stayed in bed to be warm. So I do apologize. It's going to be coming out a little late. It's going to be also pushing back the series after this, just to make sure everything comes out like neatly and the YouTube algorithm doesn't kind of swallow something up, so it doesn't, you know, lose it. But I do apologize. Hopefully you guys can forgive me for my great betrayal of accidentally like refusing to get out of bed because it was too early. But not even too early, it was just too cold. Like, it was like not having any heating in this house is so fucking horrible. Like, it's just not great. Obviously, I'm not, it's not always going to be my excuse, but it's a good excuse, I'd say. Pretty good excuse. It's very, the good thing is it's a true excuse. That's like the best thing about the excuse is it's true. So we're gonna wait for our allies to get up here while we just kind of chill. Let some of our spells get back, and more importantly, the cooldown of control. Let that just kind of whittle itself down, so we'll be able to actually use it. Who the fuck did I kill? I didn't even do any spell. Apparently, I killed someone. Ability not right, so I can actually start charging the ability. What about over there? One. There'll be some more people nearby. Let's use a death spasm there. No, nobody there. Interesting. So I don't know who the hell we're going to murder, but at this rate, it looks like we're going to be getting in that tower before we get to do anything else. Alright, I spoke a little hastily there, apparently. Looks like we'll be going in the front door. I should have expected that, to be fair, given the track record of towers in Mount Blade. They never do well. Chuck that there, hopefully. 2. It's not really enough, but you know, I have an idea. What about right there? Honestly, more than I was expecting. Using this to try and figure out where people are is actually kind of neat. What about there? Grab all those guys. Beautiful. Yeah, so they should be able to do what they need to do, and we are going to need to open this gate. So you get out of the way. You're a peasant. You're not good at your job. Actually, no, he's a city-born militia. Well, no, he's a militia, so I was right. He's technically a peasant still. Technically. Like in the loosest of terms. Alright, let's bash this bitch open. Would you look at that? I can use control. Well, I have the ability to, like, get it filled back up is what I mean. Oh my god, what the fuck? Someone just became a torso. And a bunch of, like, legs and stuff. That's cool. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, but alright. One more swing should do it. There we go. Oh, cool. There's no actual thing in the middle. That's beautiful. There we go. They didn't fuck it up this time. There we go. Much better. All right, so where are the enemy? Here's a couple of them. That's more than enough, actually, to do what I need to do. Yeah, so that should, they should blow up and kill each other, so that'll be good. Well, let's just say that was a soul quench I could be proud of. Ow. Alright, yeah, it's not many left. So after this, I'm gonna reevaluate, because again, I only recorded one part in the last session. I'm only gonna get to record one part in this session because I didn't actually get up early enough, because I've got stuff happening today, hopefully getting my heating back, thank God. But yeah. Don't remember where we left, like, our specific decision making, like, in the direction of. There we go, beautiful. So, a W for us right there. Okay, yep, good for you, dickhead, who could have gone and done his own siege, but instead chose to try and annoy me and do mine. Absolute cock. Let's take all the prisoners, thank you. Well, not all the prisoners, let's take all the good prisoners. That's a castle, could care less. Right, we're gonna go, holy shit, yeah, we've lost troops, like something fierce. Declaring war on Reichland, are you fucking insane? Like, isn't that like the single most powerful faction at the moment? I mean, they're currently more powerful than Sylvania, which is concerning, because Sylvania is normally just dummy powerful, but yeah, okay. Let's go to all of the villages on the way to the capital. I would like my, you know, troops to get, I'd like my vassals to get some troops. So we're at war with Reichland now? Cool, that's gonna... Honestly, this campaign, just every goddamn session, I feel like the AI is trying to give me a hemorrhage or something, like, you know... It just keeps declaring the dumbest wars. But it's okay. I will suffer. Prisoners was not what I meant to do, though. While I'm here, let's quickly go to the envoy and sell him some shit. Fine stock of prisoners. Please give me a good amount of stuff. Thank you. Right. We need to take the garrison, and because we're no longer recruiting troops to the garrison, I can take stuff out of the garrison, like you say, all of you and all of you. Take all of those out. How much is my garrison right now still? Okay, this is actually making money now. Good. Alright, let's donate some troops to this dipshit. All of those guys. I'm keeping the Sea Elf troops, because the Sea Elf troops are cool. And by cool, I mean they're just high elves. I don't know why the game's... I don't know why they're called something different, because they're literally just high elves, but whatever, it's fine. Gift man with sword, gift man with spear. And you. Cool. That puts my 2 guys to the max, and then we're going to... Yeah, I don't want city troops. I want... At this point, yeah, I think I need to start recruiting forest troops for my own army. Because legitimately, at the moment, I think this is... Again, I think I've said this quite a few times, but the biggest issue with the Eonir, and like in terms of like faction-wise, is like they're... I don't want to say they're not, like, well, you know what? No, actually, I will say it. They're not as fun as the other factions, purely because I feel like they're not very... Like, don't get me wrong, their troops are good, but I feel like they're ridiculously expensive for what they do. Like, they could do more and still not, in my opinion, be worth what we pay for them. Like, as far as, like this, like, okay, let's actually talk about it. So, the Eonir Queen's Champion and Defender, like, they are decked to the 9 in amazing gear. And don't get me wrong, I would expect them to be expensive, but 120 gold is fucking ridiculous. Like, they're good, but like, and they have a ward save, and they're unbreakable, which is cool, but like, it doesn't really matter. You know, like the fact that this Eonir Envoy Guard, even though again, they've got great armor, they look really cool. Like, what armor do they have again? Yeah, they have, I'm gonna say, I thought I recognized that. Yeah, they've got the white lion armor like me. They look like absolute chads, and like, again, these guys look great, but the fact that the Way Watchers are better than them, and I know the Way Watchers are like the best cavalry in the game, literally, like, but it just kind of begs the difference, like, why would I not just go recruit Way Watchers that are like, why not just go get Azrai troops? You know, yes, I can't, you know, give them the awesome, really cool bow effects or arrow effects, but for the most part, you don't need them. Like, they're still really strong without it. And even, like, the basic Wood Elf troops are better than the Eonir troops. Like, it feels very weird playing the Eonir, because I feel like 10 grand for an army of 200 feels ridiculously over, like, priced. In a way that I just feel like the balance isn't there. And I know I've said this numerous times before, that the equipment makes the unit more than the stats. Like, just ignoring stats and looking at equipment, I still don't think they're worth how much we'd be paid for them. They're just, like, they're not miracle troops. Yes, I know they're unbreakable, but, like, it doesn't really... It's not like Total War Warhammer, where unbreakable is actually really good. Unbreakable just feels like oh, look, these are unbreakable. It's like, cool, that's, you know, it's just a random stat that they're given. Obviously, I'm not saying that that is what it is. Obviously, you know, I'm not the mod makers. I don't do balance and stuff like that. But I don't know. It just feels like the Eonir, like even the forest Kithban troops aren't good. Like, they're just, again, it feels like, you know, you're paying for something, and the amount you're paying isn't worth, like, what what it costs. Let those troops blow up in their own stead. Like, I do like honestly, at first I wasn't that bothered about this gray thing, because I didn't think the control would be that cool. But honestly, as I've played and I've gotten used to it, it's actually a lot of fun, like, playing as the Grey Wizard. Like, it's really cool. And I do like the idea of, like, a place where you can, like, talk to Dark Elves, talk to High Elves, and, you know, be this kind of, like, big envoy to, like, loads of different people. I think that's really goddamn cool. I think the issue is I just don't like their troops, and I think their troops are, while they are good, they're just, again, I don't think they're worth the money at all. But hey, I mean, you guys let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you think I'm, like, overreacting, or do you think I'm kind of hitting the nail on the head in, you know, in a sense? Of course, everyone has their own opinion, and I'm not saying that by any means that my opinion is right either. I'm just giving my honest opinion, what I feel like. It just, compared to, like, the troops in the game already, I feel like, you know, compared to, like, the Azryans, what came with them, I feel like, you know, playing as the Wood Elves is, I don't know, I just feel like all the Wood Elf troops are better. Like, I don't think there's any Wood Elf troops that I've used and been like, oh, these are shit. Like, I think even, like, all of them have been really fun. And weirdly enough, I think the only troops so far, that, obviously because I've only played as a Way Watcher, the only troops that I know of are, that I know get any effects are currently the Way Watchers. Like, everything else doesn't seem to really get anything. So, like, with that in mind, it feels really weird, you know, to... It feels really weird to say, like, you know, any other troops are better, because, like, it feels like an unfair comparison. But at the same time, they are legitimately much better. It's really weird. I feel like it's very hard to explain as well, because I obviously I want to maintain, like, I don't want to, like, say anything's right or anything's wrong, but it just legitimately... I'm sure there is a little bridge there that I can't use. Oh, Cruddenwald's under attack, and so it's... Let's go help let these sieges, it's fine. But yeah, as I'm, like, trying to say, it just legitimately feels like... It just doesn't feel like anyone's, like, good, you know? Yeah, we'll give our infantry more attack speed, but yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Eonir units, if you like them, don't like them, whatnot.
Defender, scatter, return, take that. Hunters of take that. Spread, take position. Take position. Take position.
It says, as I've said, like, my honest opinion is I think the Eonir troops just don't stack up. I think they're good, like, because obviously they're clearly good. We've used them to great effect, but I would definitely say the Eonir troop aren't as what's the word? They don't
take position. Take that.
They're not as good at you like looking after themselves. Like once it goes to an like without you leading them, they do seem to take way more casualties than they would if I was like leading them myself. Yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to explain myself because I feel like I'm just talking in circles. So let me know what you think, and we'll we'll go from there. The fuck is that? That didn't help. Well, he's dead, so I can't find out. Well, thank God I chose a spell that didn't blow up in my face in the literal sense. I feel like I really need to get better aiming. I don't know what they're doing. They're either they're loose, going into loose formation clearly. Fucking hell! I'm just not hitting anyone. Let's you. Get some death spasm going. Come on, Eonir, you got this. I mean, look, like this is one of the things I was trying to say. But look at how good the Eonir do when you control them. Like they're, like, don't get me wrong, they're not perfect, but like they're not bad by any means either. Like they do what they need to do, pretty damn well as well. But as soon as like they're no longer under my control, they just seem to be shit, for lack of a better word.
Delay, take that position. Take position. Spread out.
I do like the fact that you can jump to get over like some obstacles and whatnot. Oh, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. I need to pull back. Oh my god, they still hit me even though... Okay, just gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Yeah, their ranged units are actually being annoying for a change. Who knew? Oh, wait, there we go. I'm gonna say my community ability isn't charged. There we go. Ability is charged. Pull back into my line to make sure we don't die. How many men did they have again? Like 800 or something? Or 900? I don't remember.
Warrior for Kurnos.
Yeah, we're at the point where charging should be like an actual option. Good. I also don't know why Eonir Cav is literally on what appears to be the slowest cavalry in the game. Like, I don't even know if they're on actual horses or just, Temush horses comparatively. Oh my god, I can't fucking throw a spell to save my life today. The one time I basically should hit, I miss. And they're routing good. Right, beautiful. Right, you know what? After that battle, I think I'm gonna make an opinion known. I think this army we've got is worth, like, if I was to, like, say, if I was the person setting up, like, this, doing this mod and I was like setting up the cost of this army. Like, so if I would say like, the top tier troops, I think the Eonir's most expensive troops should only be worth about 50 gold. Like, I don't think 120 for this is worth it. Do they have great stats? Yeah, they have 270. They do have also the Azrai bow, which is really good. Which compared to like again, I apologize I talk about this too much, but it's one of those things where I feel like it needs to be talked about. This guy has a Waywatcher bow, like so. Like the fact that a what? None of these guys have an ornate bow. Well, they did. Wow, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the fact that their bow is only slightly better than the Wood Elves' basic bow, and then the fact that the Wood Elves get a better bow, the amount of skill doesn't as I've said, the skill doesn't seem to matter. Yes, they are better equipped and whatnot as well, but it just, for the most part, these guys, like, I feel like they're not worth. I think they're only worth about 50 gold. Again, if you compare them to, say, again, the Waywatchers, which are worth 12 gold, you kind of understand where I'm coming from. 12 gold for this, and it's amazing. 5 gold per unit of this, and I hate to say it, like, it may not be very well equipped, but fuck me, these guys actually these guys are really surprisingly very good. And that's kind of like where it comes to the point of like the fact that this is worth 5, and yes, I know he's got a lot of armor, he's unbreakable. He doesn't. These guys don't feel worth it. They just don't. Like 50 gold, and I'd be like, okay, 10 times more. It's not great. It's not bad. I could understand, paying for that, but any more than that, it's just like you're like, it's just too much. Like, there's no reason why you'd pay that much for, something that meh. You know what I mean? So hopefully, oh god. What the fuck? Eh?
Warriors.
There we fucking go. What the actual fuck was that? Right. But yeah, the point as I've said, yeah, like I know I keep laboring the point, but I feel like it's because I feel like I really do have to explain myself as a YouTuber, as like I'm, as someone who, like, I wouldn't say my opinion matters in that sense, but like as someone who does have people watching their videos and isn't just, talking into the void, I feel like I need to be not careful with what I say, but I feel like I need to make sure I give a good reason, because I don't want people to think, oh, this mod isn't good because, Joe says so. It's like, no, I think this mod's amazing. I just don't think the Eonir troops are good at all. Like, I think they're okay. Good's the wrong word. I don't think they're worth the value that the game or the mod makers have said they cost. I think they're overpriced to high heaven.
Deepwood archers, take position. Take position. Take position.
And I feel like until they get like a rebalance with how their expense and how much they cost, I think Eonirs are going to be a very poor faction. Because essentially, other than the AI, you're always going to be fucking broke. Because, they cost dummy amount of gold.
Take position. Take that position.
And there is no need for it to cost so much. Like I said, because of the armor, I can understand why the devs were like, yeah, 120 gold makes sense. But like, I feel like even with that, it's not enough. Especially when you've got the Wood Elf troops, which either the Wood Elves are overtuned. The Wood Elves could be overtuned. That is actually something that I probably actually didn't think about. But
face the enemy.
Even if the Wood Elves are overtuned, that doesn't really kind of explain the fact that like Waywatchers can shoot from 200 over 200, and like they can still be pretty accurate. Well, these guys didn't start shooting to like 160. It's little things like that that really show like the difference between like these guys. And I feel like it's something that is worth not just noting, but it's like comparing and whatnot. Are they going to come to us? Because, well,
Warriors.
deploying's not going to be easy because of all the weird, like all of the obstacles on the map. They died quickly. Don't even feel the need to use my control ability for a change. Ah, missed. There we go. Got that Demogryph down. Got. Again, still getting, well, not getting used to, but I still need to remember how close I can use my abilities. Anyway, guys, we're gonna have to end this part here. I apologize. This part seems to have been mostly just me ranting about this, but I feel like it's one of those things where I feel like it makes a lot of sense why I've been complaining. And again, complaining is probably not the right word. But comparing, I feel like you know, I've made some very fair assessments. If you guys disagree, please let me know. I mean, I'm interested to hear your opinions, obviously. But and if any of the mod makers are watching, just know I do love your mod. I think it's great. But again, I think the Eonir don't. I feel like they're just not worth the amount of gold. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a share. But most importantly, guys, stay safe. Have a great day. Join the channel memberships if you're interested, and I'll see you on the next one. See you guys then.